Hello, Carlo. Welcome back to Godfather Minute. I'm Alex Robinson.
And I'm Andy Robinson.
And together we are the Godfather Minute Brothers, discussing minute 61 of the film The Godfather.
Alex, e minuto?
E minuto?
Numero? Santuno.
Santino.
Oh, close.
Santuno.
You wish Santino made it to his 61st birthday.
Oh, Santuno.
That's it.
That's pretty easy,
Yeah,
remember?
that's straight up.
Starting our second hour of coverage.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Extra.
Minute 62.
61.
61. Michael and Kay have the most boring dinner ever reported.
Yes, as you might have heard in the news, minute 61 is Michael leaving the compound. Mm-hmm. And Sonny says, have someone follow him just to protect him. And then Michael has a very sullen dinner with Kay. Mm-hmm. And that's about it.
Yeah. Did you notice when Michael told Sonny that he doesn't need anyone to go with to accompany him?
Yeah.
And then Michael walks away and Santino says to Clemenza, hey, have someone go with him anyway.
Yeah.
Did you notice Clemenza sort of, I think he laughs.
Yeah. I think he laughs. Yeah. Well, it's
I
funny.
wasn't sure why he laughed.
Well, I think because
like he waited for him to walk away.
Yeah, because he knows that, it's like
Sonny's not going to let that go.
Right. Yeah. He's not going to,
I guess I didn't see what was funny about it. That the fact that he waited for Michael to leave before he said it, was that like, why did Clemens actually laugh?
I think, because Sonny's the boss.
No, it's true.
Boss makes a joke, you laugh.
Hey, easy, Sonny. Calm down, Sonny.
But I think it's also like, they're kind of, it's kind of, not making fun of his naivete exactly, but it's somewhat like that. Like he's almost like a kid where they're like, the kid's like, I want to go to school by myself. And then Clemens and Paul and Sonny are just like shaking their head like, this dumb naive kid thinks he doesn't know how the world works.
He thinks we're going to let him go without.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I have another theory.
Oh, yes?
Maybe Mrs. Clemenza insisted that Clemenza laugh because it made him more personable. And then, which gained him leverage for his Godfather 2 contract.
That's right. It's all
about contracts and cannolis.
Well, that was no contract.
You think that's going to be the name of this episode? Contracts and cannoli?
Well, there's no cannoli.
I know.
Or
it sounds good.
Not even a single cannolo shows up. Although maybe the guys in the back are eating it.
That's true.
They want to ruin their appetite.
Hey, kid. Oh, we didn't even say that in the last minute. Hey, kid, come over here and learn something. Yeah. What does he know? Is that what he says? Come over here and learn.
I'll learn you something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Because in a deleted scene, he does teach him how to make a cannolo.
Does he really?
One cannolo for 20 guys.
Oh, my gosh. It's really big, though.
It's huge cannolo. First you brown the cream. Yeah.
So do you think? So where is Michael's bodyguard? Is he down in the lobby? Is he?
You think he had him waiting in the lobby?
It was Frankie Five Angels was the bodyguard.
That was a young Frankie Five Angels or a button man.
He's only three angels at that point.
Yeah. I wonder if that's how he gets his name.
His voice
based on how many bones he's made.
Oh, it'd be great if Frankie Five Angels was in this, or they retroactively put him in, and he had like a beautiful silky voice. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
He's like, well, sure, Michael, I'll take up smoking. That looks kind of fun.
Tipperillo.
Next time you see,
they still got me waiting in the lobby. Oh, no. The reason his voice is raspy is because the entire time he's just been bitching and moaning that everyone keeps making him wait in the lobby. We're waiting in the lobby. So I don't know. I'm guessing so. I mean, Michael probably insisted in not be in the room.
Oh, so Michael knew, or did Michael not know someone was following you?
Oh, no. They were in the same car, remember?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. The bodyguards were in the front. It's actually kind of a funny cut right from Clemenza laughing to the shot of the car where Michael's in the
you're
back
right,
seat
you're
with
right.
the two really thuggy looking
the
guys
most
driving him.
Well, he's going to meet his the waspy girlfriend.
And it's even worse because he didn't want to go with anyone, and not only are they just following him, they're driving him like a chaperone.
Yeah, they should have been standing in the room in the background.
Yeah. That's why they're not saying much. That's why Kay's in a bad mood.
Yeah, so Kay wants to go with him to the hospital and stuff, and Mikey says, "I don't want you to get involved."
Yeah,
which is
they're going to be press
and detectives there.
Detectives,
But it's sadly ironic because Michael should be. They didn't want Michael to get involved.
Yeah,
and so now Michael's the one protecting Kay from it. Well, it's like the first sign there's already a barrier between them based on the family business.
Yeah. And the scene ends when she says, "Will
ever see you again?"
Or when will we see each other again?"
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And I sort of thought, is this the last scene between them?
I think
until after Sicily.
I think so. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because he tells her go up to New Hampshire and all that stuff. So I guess how many years later it is?
Yeah, boy. And it's crazy because in the movie so far, I wonder how many minutes or seconds they've spent together on camera together. Clearly they've established their relationship, and it's significant, I think, in the telling of the story. But if you actually add it up, it's probably less than 2 minutes.
Well, the wedding scene is probably the bulk of it, and then there's it's basically the wedding scene. Oh my God! They don't say whether he's alive or dead. And this scene, they really only had 3 scenes before he.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I know we were calling attention to wine earlier. My theory about wine, and so Kay drinks twice in the minute, and we never see Michael drink in this minute. So I don't know if there's any significance to that or not. But when we do our real life location tour, when we go to New York, this was filmed at the St. Regis Hotel, 55th Street and 5th Avenue in Manhattan.
Okay.
I was just in New York City recently, and I was passing by the Hotel Edison, which is where they filmed Luca Brasi walking down that gold Art Deco hallway. And I walked through, I was trying to look around and find it, but there was a lot of security guards and stuff, and I didn't want to look like I was just passing by, and I had to get somewhere, so I couldn't spend a lot of time there. But it definitely looked like there was nothing that looked exactly like it, but the decor was definitely that.
You could feel it.
That gold Art.
Where is that hotel again?
Somewhere in Times Square.
Okay.
Around that area.
Do you think they get people all the time going there, checking out for Godfather purposes?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
Maybe.
I wonder why they had a lot of security guards there.
I think just because it's a New York City hotel.
And I think the families are at war right now. The Tatalis need to protect their own.
It was weird that there was that they were sleeping on mattresses in the hotel lobby. But I just figured it was some promotion or something.
Yeah, I heard none of the hotel rooms had mattresses because they had taken them all for all the button men who were on the lam.
I hope they got them exterminated.
Exterminated, yeah. Good choice of words, Alex.
I have some information about Diane Keaton.
Okay.
I originally was going to say, I'm going to get some information about Kay Adams. And there's literally nothing that we don't see in the movie except for her parents and nothing. We don't find out she's secretly bisexual or anything like that. So
in the book, Puzo writes that she goes up to her parents' house during a lot of this, and FBI agents go and question her.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because they know she is in a relationship with Michael, and the feds are investigating.
Even at this point,
I think so. Yeah.
Don't the feds know that he's a civilian? Or is this when the whole is this after?
This is definitely. I'm not sure why at this point they do, but they definitely go up there and they actually meet. They go to the front door, and Kay's parents are there. And
how embarrassing!
Yeah, I know. But I don't think Kay ever reveals to her parents the nature of Michael's family's business.
Suppose you were home at one point. There was a knock at the door, and there were 2 FBI agents.
Okay.
And they wanted to talk with you about your brother, me.
Great question.
What would you, how quickly would you rat me out, I guess is the question. Do I need to worry?
So what was your crime?
I'm just saying, like, literally now, you don't know what they're asking about. They're
Okay.
like,
No, but I'm asking you honestly, and I'll scrub it out of the podcast. Don't worry. What was your crime?
Well,
So, fraud. Fraud. That's a great one. Mayhem.
Yeah, wire fraud.
Wire fraud. What is that?
I assume it's some kind of money laundering scheme.
So so first of all,
But I would definitely save the gambling for last.
so it's funny. I think I was just thinking. I was just thinking about if police came to my door and asked to come in to talk to me about an issue, and they weren't telling me what it was about. I don't think I would let them in the house.
Do you think you'd have the because that's
I think I would. I
in
really
theory,
do.
I like that idea, and I'm like,
I really think I tend to assert myself and
that's true.
I tend to assert myself in those kinds of situations.
That's true.
I think it's because I'm like paranoid. Not really paranoid, but paranoid enough.
Yeah,
So I
everyone
think
says
if
you're paranoid.
I think if two feds came to my door, I would, and they say, "Hey, we need to talk to you," and I'd say, "About what?" And they say, "About your brother." I would say, "Well, I'm not going to invite you into my house. Can we speak? Can we speak? In a public location or at your office?"
So you would talk to the FBI about
I would find out what they're asking about, just to hear what they have to say.
Let's just say, we think your brother might be involved in a large-scale narcotics ring.
It is so. First of all, I'm not doing this to get you in trouble. I'm almost doing it to get information to make a determination of whether I should inform you of this or not.
Yeah.
And actually, that's a good question. If they told me a little bit about the operation they're suspecting of you being involved in, and I later told you of that, is that a crime?
I'm reminded of that when Kate tries to give Tom a letter, and he's like, "Oh, if I were to take that, it would mean I know where Mike is." And
Yeah, I would have to show up at 4 a.m. to show cause.
Woo!
Oh no, because he's saying it now. It's a because no one wants the line turned against the character who said it.
That's the worst. Like if someone were to make the Don an offer he couldn't refuse.
That's the worst. I think the Godfather universe would implode. So the answer is yes, I'd hear what they have to say, but in no way am I trying to get you in trouble.
Okay, well, I have my answer then.
How else am I going to finish this podcast?
Slam the... Yeah, that's true. I'll be calling you from jail.
Yeah. Do you accept a collect call from the Oregon State Correctional Institute? Yeah, I guess. $8 a minute. Uh-oh.
Do you accept the call from, "Hey, you gotta get me out of here"?
Now you get the hell out of here.
You get me the hell out of here.
Hey, true story. I did have a friend in jail once who called me from the jail.
Really?
And it actually was that. It was you were receiving a collect call from whatever. I don't remember the name of the institute. Like, do you accept the charges? And I said, yeah. And I found out later it was something like $7 or $8 a minute.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And it was like a telemarketer too.
Yeah. It was kind of creepy. Knowing that you're sort of being listened to. I'm sure it's all recorded.
How long were you on the phone?
I don't remember. It wasn't very
Half an
long.
hour.
Yeah, it wasn't very long. It was a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the prisoners don't have a lot of time. It's not like they're laying around. Well, so, what's going on?
Well, especially because I told this person I was going to charge them that, and I think in jail was like 2 cents an hour.
Oh yeah, it took him a long
he's
time.
Gonna take him he was only in jail for 2 years, but he was going to have to stay there for 20 just to pay for that collect call.
A lot of money in them phone calls, pal. So Diane, since Kay Adams was a bit of a, she's as boring as her name. Let's talk about Diane Keaton.
All right,
who is very established actress.
Yeah, Baby on Board. She did that one, right?
Baby Boom.
Baby Boom on Board.
Yeah. How many Diane Keaton? Well, how many Diane Keaton movies do you think you've seen?
That I've seen,
or how many? Yeah, how many?
7.
7.
I don't think I can name them though, but I'm over guessing because I know there's some that I'm just going to forget about.
I think you've seen more because you've seen 3 Godfathers right there.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, she's in all 3 of those.
Yeah, so
so I'll go 10.
10.
Yeah. Ironically, I forgot that she was in all 3 Godfathers.
How could you forget that? All those. Born 1946. Her born name was Diane Hall. And she professionally, she goes by Diane Keaton. That was her mother's name. And this is why I think you've seen more, maybe more than you might realize, is that while Godfather was her first big major role, apparently she was in like some TV. She was in like episodes of TV shows and stuff like Mannix and like
funny.
some deodorant commercials or something. It's always great when you watch old TV shows and you see actors on it who later go on. I think like Jack Nicholson was on Hawaii Five-0 or something. So like when he was really just starting out.
Yeah.
So
Twilight Zone was famous for that.
Oh yeah, totally. They have a lot of people.
And I think Law and Order is probably the modern version of that.
Oh yeah,
tons of people
every New
went
York
there.
actor goes on Law and Order at some point.
Yeah.
Like when you go see a Broadway show and they list everyone's credits, it's like everyone has done Law and Order.
They just, you don't even put that on anymore.
Yeah, it's just assumed.
Yeah.
Or they just have it at the top of the page, like all these actors have seen or were been in Law and Order.
Speaking of Law and Order, I know on your Wikipedia page is a footnote that you've never seen a Law and Order episode.
I've never seen a complete episode of Law and Order.
That's crazy.
I've been in a room where it's been on in the background because it's Law and Order, but I've never watched a complete episode. I was just talking to our mother about Law and Order. Oh no, it was our father. It was our father about Law and Order, and he was like disappointed. Like there was some episode where there was like a big shooting or something.
Yeah.
And then the next episode, like none of the characters brought it up as like a. But I was like, isn't that the whole point of Law and Order? Is that they're all like self-contained?
I think so.
Like you don't need to know any backstory. Or anything.
If you're into character development,
it's
the
not
long
that kind of
story.
show.
It's not that kind of show.
It's like the last of those old school kind of. I guess anyway. So Godfather was her first big movie, but then after that, she went on a long streak of films with Woody Allen. Play It Again, Sam, Sleeper, Love and Death, Annie Hall.
Oh yeah.
So I think that's
she wasn't
probably
in Bananas. I know that was the sort of the Diane Keaton.
That was Louise
knockoff.
Lasser.
Yeah.
And
wow,
so
that's 4 right there.
Yeah,
3 Godfathers.
She was also
7.
She was also in Manhattan. Another Diane Keaton movie.
Yeah.
So
Baby on Board, Baby Boom. I don't think I've seen any of her modern movies. Oh, there was one about with Jack Nicholson where Diane Keaton plays the mother of a girl that's dating Jack Nicholson, but Jack Nicholson's much older. It's kind of a romantic comedy.
Yeah.
My wife was watching it, I swear.
You were watching the wild one, and you're like, "This is too upsetting." And you turned it on to a more First Wives Club or something. That was another, I think, Diane Keaton movie. I never saw it though. Yeah, I haven't seen many of her. I mostly have seen her in Woody Allen movies.
When my wife put on this movie with Jack Nicholson and Diane Keaton, she said, "Why are you rebelling against this?" And I said, "What you got?" Is that it? Is that what he said in Wild Ones?
It's not why are you rebelling. What are you rebelling against?
I know. I was trying to.
Yeah.
What about what?
Why
in this
are you
movie
rebelling? Whatever reasons you got.
It's not as cool.
Yeah.
The more you say. Is that it for Diane Keaton? What else was she in? Any other big movies?
She was definitely in a lot of. I think she just tends to do more like quirky kind of. Her first real dramatic role was a movie called Looking for Mr. Goodbar.
Oh, okay.
Which I saw when I was younger. Probably I was too young when I saw it.
Is that with Sidney Poitier?
No, that's Mr.
Someone coming
they
to
call
dinner?
me Mr. Tibbs.
Mr. Tibbs. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but-
Is it really?
Yeah,
But isn't there one where
I forget
a
what that
white
movie's
woman
called.
brings Sidney Poitier to dinner?
That's it's either Guess Who's Coming to Dinner.
Oh, okay.
Not Look Who's
But that's
Coming.
not Diane Keaton.
No, that is not Diane Keaton.
All right.
Although I think she did some movies with Steve Martin where she was Father of the Bride.
Was she in that? I don't think she
so.
was in those.
You don't think?
No, I don't think she was the mother.
Right. Well, anyway, so one noteworthy thing is that Premiere Magazine listed Annie Hall as the 60th best film performance of all time.
Wow, Diane Keaton as
Diane
Annie
Keaton
Hall?
as Annie Hall
Whoa.
was the 60th. And
Wow.
so it got me wondering,
Fascinating.
who else could be on this list?
Who could be on the list?
And so I have it right here for you.
Okay.
Annie Hall is right beneath. So she's 60. 61 is Ray Fine in Schindler's List.
Who was Ray Fine?
He was like the Nazi commandant.
Oh, yeah,
guy.
yeah. Uh-huh.
But 64, Fast Eddie, Paul Newman in The Hustler. Didn't you just see that? Or remember you just reading the book about it?
I was reading a book about it, yeah.
Number 70, Hannibal Lecter. Number 79, Jack Sparrow.
What about 59?
Oh,
She was 60, right?
Yeah, I didn't.
You didn't go
I only
the
just
other
did
way?
highlights because a lot of them are either movies that I don't want to just list.
Did you look at number 1?
Yeah, I have the top one. So number 90 is The Dude.
Oh, awesome.
Which I guess it's always obviously these things are always a personal choice because I would put that
it's a great performance.
higher up. Number 99, Paul, you like this one, The Jerk.
The
Martin is The Jerk. And number 100 was Alex in A Clockwork Orange. So here's the ones that are more relevant to our. Number one is Lawrence of Arabia.
Oh, I never seen it.
I've never seen it either.
Okay.
So we'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
Number 27, Marlon Brando in Last Tango in Paris.
Number 27.
Number 27.
Wow.
Number 20, Al Pacino in Godfather Part 2.
Whoa.
Which is funny because I think his acting is better in Part 1 because you really see his transition from naive punk to Godfather.
Part 2
he's really just kind of the same. Like he doesn't
Yeah.
really change very much.
And the only decision, the questionable moment is where he has his brother Fredo killed.
Right. Yeah.
Which is probably stunning the first time you see it.
Yeah. But I think that's more the quality of the movie, not necessarily. Like I think it's.
You're right. This is all about the performance.
Yeah. In Godfather, other than him yelling like once or twice, he's just very He's just very tight and like stone faced most of the movie. I don't know who he is. I don't know how he makes his money. Number 9, Gene Wilder and Young Frankenstein.
Oh, number 9.
Number 9.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I wonder if that's the highest. I should have looked if that was the highest comedy one.
Interesting. Because funny. I agreed. I mean, it's just a great
movie. I know it has
and
nothing to do with The Godfather, but we're both Gene Wilder and Young Frankenstein.
Oh
fans,
yeah.
So
but I'm also surprised Gene Wilder from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is not on there.
I think he's
As a
better
performance.
in Young Frankenstein.
It's a more dynamic role. Or
There's basically in Willy Wonka, he's kind of like he's great, but he's always kind of one note. Like he's always kind of like removed from everything and kind of making fun of everybody and stuff like that.
The rower's always rowing.
I know you generally don't watch superhero movies, but in the movie Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, I just saw it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I just finished. It took me a few days to watch it, but I got through it. Yeah, it's great.
I love that. That's my favorite superhero movie.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
But there's a scene in the middle which is it's like an homage to the rowboat scene. When Thor's going through that tunnel and it's like and the colors are changing and then it just ends real suddenly. That's the same. It's the same like dynamics as the boat scene.
Yeah.
Number 2. Marlon Brando in On the Waterfront.
On the Waterfront.
He does not make it as the Don. The Don is not listed
not in
as
the top 100?
Not in the top 100.
Oh, this list just lost all credibility. Seriously, right?
Oh, and also number 4, Al Pacino in Dog Day Afternoon.
Okay.
So, which I have to see again.
Yeah, we should watch that.
Maybe we should make that one of our special bonus.
Yeah.
We just did our last Don special bonus.
Perfect.
So maybe we should
John
have
Cazale and Al Pacino are both in that.
Yeah.
2 Godfather veterans.
So
I can't believe Don Corleone is not in there.
I mean, it's.
He's not in the movie very much.
So maybe he would be in the best 100 supporting supporting actor roles. But
I mean, Hagen's not in the top 10. Sonny, this is business. It's not personal.
Yeah, there you go.
I got that in my song too.
That was totally. Oh, well, we haven't played the song yet.
That's true.
On this standard edition.
A little teaser. Well, let's plug it since we're talking about it. If you want to hear the new Shoot the Turk countdown, sign up on godfatherminute.com/support and you can hear the song. And it'll be posted at the end of the countdown, but you'll be able to go back to previous episodes and hear the new countdown.
And but we'll be playing it on the regular show.
Yeah, pretty soon.
But we just don't know yet.
But back to this dumb list. What about Johnny? He's not on it.
No, I mean, and could be a big star, so I don't know why.
Waltz is not on it? What a performance.
We should maybe we should do our own list of the 100 best performances in The Godfather.
100.
You think there are 100 speaking lines?
Wow. Just different lines?
Like,
What
do
would be
100 people speak, not counting big crowd scenes? Do 100 people have lines in the script?
But different people?
100 different people.
Oh, different people? Oh, I don't think so.
You don't think in all three movies combined? I think in all three combined, you probably do.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. It's 33 a movie. That's still a lot of people.
Oh my God,
though.
now I'm totally going to go. I totally have to
don't
go
know how
count.
you even... Wow. There's no baseline for that. I don't even know if 33 per movie is a lot or not a lot.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to...
In my head, I'm like,
gauge it.
okay, well, let's see.
I
We
know.
got the Don.
We got Don. We got Connie. We got Johnny. We got Waltz. We got Waltz's
We got
agent.
Connie, we got John. We should do a We Didn't Start the Fire of all Godfather
yeah.
characters.
I thought you were going to say...
We got Connie, we got Johnny. We got
I thought you were saying eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Like Connie, Johnny, Waltz, Hagen. Da, 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 da. Wait,
Yes.
what is there any character's name that rhymes with out?
In The Godfather?
Yeah.
Was it out?
Yeah.
Let's see. Mo Grout, Hyman Rout.
Or rhymes with it.
Joey Zaza. Zaza. We didn't mention Zaza lately at all.
Man.
So
So I can't believe he's not on that top 100 performances.
I cannot wait until we are getting the Joey Zaza getting shot countdown.
Oh, man.
Because first of all, we'll be 75 years old.
At least. Godfather 3.
You'll be right. You'll be composing it on like a hollow computer.
Yeah, but still, it'll be so old. It'll be like, oh, this is Joey Zaza.
Wait, because it's so old. You're doing it in like an old fashioned style.
Exactly. I'm just trying to date
Doing
it as
through a
much as
megaphone.
possible.
The monsters of megaphone. All right. Anything else?
When
From,
Joey Zaza gets shot, dum, dum.
so anything else for minute 61? Anything else from the book?
No,
or
I
anything?
think. What do you think of Kay's hairstyle? You knew we were going to bring this up.
I did.
Yeah, is it a wig?
I think it's just like hairspray and stuff.
Oh, it's not her real hair.
No, I think it is her real hair, but I think it's probably just swept up.
So you think it's not a wig?
I don't know. I guess no. I guess I didn't.
It's so interesting. And
I didn't
dated
think it
looking.
was a wig. I think just especially because her forehead is so exposed like that, it
Yeah.
seems like it would be. But
Oh, I
they
see,
can
yeah.
make wigs like that. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember. I think because my default is to assume that unless it's obviously a wig, I always assume it's the person's real hair,
Yeah.
even though I know that's like a naive.
Who's being naive?
Now who's being naive about Kay?
Michael, of course this is my real hair. Now who's being naive, Kay? It's the Godfather.
Well, once he became the Godfather, then he
No,
started-
it was Don Corleone sitting on the
right.
other side of the room,
Yeah.
monitoring them. That's why it was all awkward. She's like, when am I going to see you again?
even though Kay and Michael get married, we never see any scenes with Kay interacting with the family really after that.
No.
We never see a sign, like we never a scene where the Kay is sitting down with the Don and talking to him.
No,
And
I mean GF2. She tries to leave the compound, and Hagen won't let her.
she does have some scenes with Hagen where she wants to give him the letter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in GF2, like, but Tom, we have plans to go to Reno today.
Yeah. Johnny. So no, I don't. It's definitely a weird hairstyle. It's definitely an old school kind of.
Yeah. Do you think you'll ever come back?
Yes. I think eventually,
Give it enough
I think
time.
everything will.
Everything,
the law
right?
of averages
Yeah.
says
The
that
law of
every
averages.
hairstyle will come back
Yeah,
in style.
yeah.
Even those like 17th century big powdered wigs and
Given
stuff
enough
like that.
time, right?
Yeah.
Given infinite time,
Given
everything
enough
will
infinite
happen.
number of heads and an infinite number of hairstyles.
Uh-huh.
Every hairstyle will come back
Yeah.
into style,
Yeah.
except for the mullet.
I think you just named this episode, except for the mullet.
Kay Adams mullet. All right, I guess that'll wrap up minute 61.
You gonna rate it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is rough.
I'm gonna go 2.
I was gonna go two.
2.
TOO.
That's 6 altogether, right? Yeah, because not very much happens in any scene with Kay. I mean, and there's no slight against Diane Keaton. She does the best she can with what she got, but there's just nothing to do with it. It's,
what you got. Yeah, it's odd. It's kind of strange that this is an entire minute too. I guess they're in the car for 15 seconds, pulling up.
You get the tail end of the
Michael's about to leave. There's a long silence in the scene to really highlight the awkwardness, the tension.
I think Diane Keaton said that it was one easy thing about playing Kay was that she was in the same situation as Diane Keaton was in the same situation as Kay was.
Oh, really?
She was a woman in an endeavor that was heavily dominated by men. You know what I mean? So it was a very male thing. So she was kind of like, it was, I felt just like Kay because she was kind of like the outsider and, So,
interesting. I thought you were going to say that she at that time was experiencing a relationship where she was getting shut out. I really thought you were going to go.
Well, I wonder because this is when she made the movies with Woody Allen, they weren't dating anymore, apparently. So I wonder if when they were, I'll have to look up when that was. You know what? Let's. I'm going to bring that up in the bonus. When did Diane Keaton and Woody Allen? Yeah, because I think she used to go out with Al Pacino too.
Oh,
so
really?
I wonder what the series of events was.
You mean Kay used to go out with Al Pacino? With Kay dated Michael Corleone and Al Pacino. So we asked, and we'll answer. So we rated it 2. Yeah, and that's it, right? Did we ever come up with our new closing tagline, Alex?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So we'll be back next time. Until then, stand 'em up.